Alrighty, I'm finally home. So today we hit the Nvidia earnings. Saw some of y'all in the comments asking, what's my opinion on the earnings? Well, guys, first and foremost, I lost all my money. It just sometimes things don't go the way you expect. It's the stock market. Y'all know it's just like gambling. It's just like playing Russian roulette. I put all my money on black and it went red today. As y'all saw it went red. 330 hit. It was just a sharp drop. Stock went down like 115, 114, somewhere right in there, and then it turned itself back around and came up to 120, whatever the case may be. Hey, look, it's the stock market, man. So that $25,000 I got, it went to zero. It went to zero. So I guess I ain't got to worry about me talking about this in the video no more. Now, for my people that graduated from high school, okay, so my average cost in the video was $117. Of course, I was up before earnings call. I think the stock we was at I think we was at like 125 before earnings call. So the stock dropped down to 115, but it's up right now to 120. My average cost is 117, so I'm still positive. I actually got a stop loss set, so if it dropped below 118, it's gonna automatically sell for the profit. So I really don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna wait till the market open and see what happens. If it sells me out at 118, what I'm gonna try to do is let's just say the price fall all the way down to under $100. I try to buy back in around $100 mark or lower. That way I can pick up more shares, and then I can wait it out to January for the next earnings call, and I just had that many more shares. But as of right now, we just went sideways, and this is why I don't do the gambling in the stock market, aka the options trading. If you did the options trading and you had calls or puts, you are hurting right now because we was at 125. If you did calls, you just devastated right now. If you did puts, your strike price probably wouldn't even. They probably ain't even hit your strike price yet because it's at 120. Technically, we done went sideways on this thing. So whether you went up or down on a sideways stock, you're hurting right now. So that's why I don't do the options trading. I just do traditional trading. So for all y'all that want to know how much money I lost, I haven't lost any money yet because we haven't went below 117. Like I said, we at 120. It's still going up and down. Probably more down than up, I guess. 119 area. So I don't know, man. So the market opens. What's today? Thursday. Today Thursday. The market opened up at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., somewhere right in that time. We'll just have to see if everybody get to selling. Like I said, it's gonna sell me out at 118, and I just pick it up at a lower price so I can get more shares, or either it's gonna go back up. And since we gotta wait 3 months, what I'm thinking, because I don't see the price moving too much more, I'm thinking at 118 is my stop loss, and if it gets above maybe 123. If it get above 123, I'll probably sell out. And between now and Thanksgiving, I'll just wait for the stock to go, hopefully back down to 100, and buy back in for more shares, and then just throw more Mr. Charlie's money on top of that because you know earnings call hit and we sideways, so it's not between now and January. The price ain't going nowhere, so the only thing I can do is try to get my average cost down. So my average cost 117. If I sell right this second, I take my profit. All I got to do is if the stock keep falling, if it go down to anything below 117 is better for me. So sideways stock, um, they beat earnings though. They beat everything. They beat earnings. Everything looked good. They didn't have no problems in the business, nothing like that. It wasn't no AI would fake anything like that. Stock just went sideways. That's all. It didn't go up or down. It's just sideways at this point. So we will see in the morning. So as far as Timmy go, because I know Timmy, Timmy, we still above 117. I don't know what you think about that, Timmy. I saw one of y'all write his name in the comments. We at 120, guys. We not below 117. But my goal is to, now that we gotta wait to January for the next earnings call, I'm at 197 shares right now. So between now and then, I will try to increase to 400 shares, which I gotta put another 25,000 in, and that's just working with Mr. Charlie. Okay, so increase it to about 50,000 in the video, and we'll check back in January. But of course, between now and then, obviously I'm not gonna be talking about the stock market, because that's next year. So back to the trucking videos for now. And of course, for all my people that took my advice, my advice was I only recommend ETFs. You ain't lost nothing at all. Yeah, you ain't lost nothing at all. Every ETF I'm in only moved like 20 cents. That's why I only recommend ETFs. See, some of you guys, even though the video went sideways, you're gonna have to sell. The reason you're gonna have to sell is because you can't afford to have your money sitting in the stock market to January, hoping that the next results are better. You're gonna have to go and take your loss. Or if you bought at the 92 mark and in the 90s, then you just take your profit. But like I told you, you guys bought up here, and when it came down in 92, you thought you were going to zero. You sold out for a loss. Then it went all the way back up. You looked again. You said, oh man, it went back up. You bought again, and now it came down a little bit. So when you wake up, you gotta sell again for a loss. Stop taking losses in the stock market. What is wrong with you guys? It's so sad. Why are you taking losses for just losing money for no reason when you should have just got an ETF? I don't understand what the problem is. So all of my ETFs sideways. FTC we at 170. The S&P 500, 20 cents down. Everything is sideways. So the only person that I see that lost a significant amount of money, if you ask me, is options traders. If you did calls, you just completely, if you out of there. If you did puts, man, the stock then only went down like $4. So if you did puts, you had to pay a lot of money in premiums for that close of a strike price. That's not majority of the trade. Majority of the traders probably got a strike price of like 115, 110, 100. They out of there. So unless the stock market open, this morning and maybe it get to dumping. But like I said, my stop loss 118 is gonna sell me out. Let it dump however low y'all need to get, and I'll just buy back in with more shares because it's gonna cost me less money. So, more of the story is we didn't lose no money. We didn't gain no money either. Everything just went sideways.